How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. We are about to finish off the halfway point of the case with box number 6 out of 12 of Japanese Celestial Storm, Sky-Splitting Eminence, Charisma of the Wrecked Sky, or many other things that we happen to call it on Twitter. Like, we broke the sky, but it still got swagger. Other, I don't know, mysterious translations. That's why we're calling it Celestial Storm. Anyways, we've done very well with our pulls so far. No super rare Pokemon, but instead we've gotten 2 cool full art supporters, including one that's worth like, I don't know, 60 bucks. A hyper rare and 2 ultra rares. So we're going to see if this box can continue our good fortune, or at least just get us a new card. And when we opened, was it Forbidden Light? With Forbidden Light, I think we did really well with, getting non-duplicated cards. I know Champion Road was another instance of that. So I would like that to be a trend in the TCG, if at all possible. We've got Deoxys, Seedot, a Minun, Torkoal, and a Deoxys Hollow. Cool. Still really dig this artwork. So yeah, there is an October set, if I didn't mention it in yesterday's video. There's a set called Dark Order, which is going to be another small-ish set of like 52 cards or something. Definitely a subset size set that makes any sense whatsoever. A lot of the mainline expansions have been closer to 100 cards, and these ones are more like in the 50 to 60 card range. But Dark Order sounds pretty cool because I would love a shot at a Hydreigon GX. If that could be in the cards for me, that would be sweet. I'm thinking that GX Ultra Shiny is going to be my ending point. But as I mentioned before, I do have a cool idea for how we can get there. It's not something I'm ready to reveal at this time, but I do have something in the works and would love to find a way, somehow, some way, to return to daily uploads. Just to give you... Oh, this looks still good, even after pulling the Ultra Rare. There's a Metagross Hollow. To give you an example of what some days can be like for me. So yesterday, which was Wednesday, I worked 7 to 5:30. And then I brought my work home with me. I brought my homework with me. I brought my work home and started plugging away on all the stuff that I kept getting interrupted on. And then trivia is Wednesday nights, but I definitely brought my work to the bar and did it right there on the table. Probably not the most obscene thing I've ever done on a table at that bar, but whatever. We'll let that all slide. You get home around 10:30, and you wake up I woke up at 5:45 this morning, and I've got to work at 8. So, of course, I got in another about 45 minutes of work before then. Hooray! For anybody still in high school, adulting is for the birds. I bet you're working hard because you're in high school, so you probably got a job a couple days a week, or sports that you have to tend to, as well as making sure that you keep up good grades with your classes. Or hey, maybe you're still in middle school and you happenstanced upon this channel, in which case, cool. Like some outliers in the metrics. And there's a Kyogre. But even still, adulting, not all it is cracked up to be. Got an Exploud, Love Disc, Torchic, a Tropius, and How. Last pack of the left-hand side of the box. Not a lot of hits so far. We just have the Altaria. Is that all we've gotten so far? It's hard to remember. Skypillar, Pelipper, a Minun, Volbeat, and a Stakataka GX, which it seems like we haven't seen for a little while. Been a box, maybe 2. It's pulling it. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Believe it or not, I planned in advance for something. This never happens. This never happens. But I actually have sleeves. I was ready. I had them set aside because I knew eventually this was going to happen. And here we are. Opening our new pack of sleeves. Maybe. Alright, let's clean up the mess and let's continue. I'm not ready to make an official announcement as to what my last set is going to be, but it seems like GX Ultra Shiny would be a good place to end. Especially with the Let's Go games coming out, it might change the TCG for a while. The TCG might be, kind of based around it as well. Having a set like GX Ultra Shiny, in November, before the December release of what I guess you could call new games, might point to, we're closing this up for a little while, and we're going to come back and the TCG is going to be like this, or they're going to have cutesy artwork for a while, because it seems like this is aimed at a much more casual fan base. Another reason why it might be a good place to end is that I didn't really realize this at first, but I don't connect with the Sun and Moon series very much at all. And the reason for that is I didn't play the games. I didn't realize how important that was until I started watching the new Soul Link from the King Nappy and Shady Penguin, which I've watched those from the beginning. I just fit them in whenever I can. Sometimes I just watch them before I go to bed. Sometimes I let them stack up for like a week and then just watch the whole week on a day off or something. But I find myself tabbing out a lot, even on like episodes 2 and 3. And it's because I didn't play the games all the way through. And so it's actually lessening my interest in the Soul Link because I didn't play the games, so I can see how it would have an effect on my TCG collecting. If that makes any sense. Steven's decision. You gonna come every box now? Cool. Wasn't for lack of trying either. I have the games. So. That is a full art Pokemon. Full art Blaziken. Very nice, odd artwork. Very odd. Zooming in. 98 out of 96 is super rare. That's pretty nifty. Needed it. Digging getting a new card. Definitely need with the price increase for Ray. I definitely need a Rayquaza full art at some point in time. But this Blaziken is cool, and it's a new card, and I will take it for sure. So if you're going to cross your fingers for any particular pull from me in the next 6 boxes, hope for a hyper rare Ray, but as a backup, a super rare Ray. The ultra rares are not terribly expensive. I think the Acrobike might be the most expensive one at like 25 bucks. But hyper rare Ray is like at least 60. Super rare Ray is at least like 35 or something like that. I could probably say those prices out loud because I don't expect to pull duplicates of them with there being so many in this set. But I think that's what the prices are in Japan. Or so. There's a Delcatty. So still holding on 2 GXs and a full art. So hopefully there's 1 GX and 1 Prism awaiting us here. Alright, we didn't pull a Shiftry. We didn't pull a Ray. Yeah. Yeah, just Stakataka and Altaria. That's who you are. There's a Kartana. Will this pack have a Celesteela holo in it? They seem to be bunching together, the Kartanas and the Celesteelas. Nope, but I will happily take this guy. I feel like, what did I read about this? That Ray and Dex like won a whole bunch of stuff in tournaments or something like that. Like he ended up being present in like the 3 best performing decks. Maybe from like regionals in Japan or something like that. However it is that they do it over there. Like Ray was in Dex and Tapu Lele, and then one of the Latios or Latias Prism cards appeared in a lot of them too. Something like that. Yeah, one of these. I think it was actually Latias, but, you know, still. Apparently, they could be pretty useful. Cool. So, hey, cool. Under 12 minutes. Never have a problem with that. Holos in the box, as always, Swampert, Deoxys, Metagross, Groudon, Kyogre, Salamence, Sceptile, Steven's Decision, another Metagross and a Delcatty, Latios Prism, then GXs of Rayquaza, Stakataka, and Altaria, and the Full Art Blaziken to boot. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not done so already. Drop a comment down below, and I will see you all tomorrow in the next opening.